The Dark Legacy of Vlad the Impaler. Ever wondered who inspired the legend of Dracula? Dive into the real story of Vlad the Impaler. This notorious figure's life is filled with intrigue, bloodshed, and complex political maneuvers, setting the stage for one of history's most infamous legends. Vlad Tepes, also known as Vlad the Impaler, was a 15th century ruler of Wallachia, a historical region in present-day Romania. His brutal methods of punishing enemies and maintaining power have cemented his place in history as a fearsome leader. This video will cover the life, reign, and lasting legacy of Vlad Tepes. From his early years in Transylvania to his notorious rule and the myths that followed, we'll explore how he became a figure of both fear and fascination. Born in 1431 in the town of Sighisoara, Transylvania, Vlad's early life was marked by the turbulent politics of medieval Eastern Europe. This region, steeped in history and conflict, shaped the future ruler's character and destiny in profound ways. Vlad was the son of Vlad Tepes, the voivode of Wallachia. His father's position and the turbulent political landscape meant that young Vlad was thrust into a world of power struggles, setting the stage for his future reign. The Order of the Dragon was a chivalric order founded in 1408, primarily to defend Christianity against the Ottoman Empire. Vlad's father, Vlad II Dracula, became a member, which influenced his family's status and future ambitions in Wallachia. Vlad II Dracula, Vlad Tepes' father, held the title of voivode of Wallachia. His leadership and political maneuvers set the stage for Vlad's own ambitions. However, his reign was fraught with challenges, including maintaining independence from powerful neighboring empires. In 1442, Vlad Tepes and his younger brother Radu were taken hostage by the Ottoman Empire. This period of captivity profoundly impacted Vlad, exposing him to Ottoman military tactics and political strategies, which he would later incorporate into his own rule. Returning to Wallachia in 1448, Vlad aimed to reclaim his throne. His initial reign was brief, marked by political instability and power struggles. Despite the short duration, this attempt demonstrated his determination and foreshadowed his relentless pursuit of power. Captivity under the Ottomans influenced Vlad's future governance and military tactics. The exposure to their methods and the harsh conditions he endured hardened him, shaping a ruler who would later employ brutal strategies to maintain control and instill fear. Vlad's first stint as ruler of Wallachia in 1448 was brief yet significant. He seized the throne during a tumultuous period, but his reign was quickly overturned by rival factions. This early experience laid the groundwork for his future rule and strategies. The struggle for power in Wallachia was relentless. Vlad faced numerous challenges from both internal rivals and external threats. His tenacity and cunning enabled him to navigate these treacherous waters, though stability remained elusive during these early years of political maneuvering. In 1456, Vlad began his second and more enduring reign. Determined to secure his position, he employed brutal methods to quell dissent and establish authority. His strict policies and fierce leadership aimed to restore order and consolidate his rule over Wallachia. Vlad's defensive tactics became legendary, particularly his use of impalement. This gruesome method served as both a deterrent to enemies and a means of instilling fear. His reputation for cruelty was cemented, contributing to his enduring and infamous legacy. Facing the ever-present threat of Ottoman invasion, Vlad fiercely resisted their advances. His military campaigns were marked by strategic brilliance and ruthless efficiency. His defiance against the Ottoman Empire showcased his commitment to protecting Wallachian sovereignty and maintaining his dominion. Vlad the Impaler earned his notorious nickname through his ruthless method of impaling enemies. This grisly technique involved mounting victims on sharp stakes, often leaving them to die slowly. This brutal display was both a psychological weapon and a deterrent to invaders. His fierce resistance against the Ottoman forces is legendary. Vlad employed guerrilla tactics, night raids, and ambushes to inflict significant damage on the much larger Ottoman army. His most famous victory came at the night attack at Targovist in 1462, showcasing his military prowess. During his second reign, Vlad formed political alliances with European powers to bolster his position. He sought support from the Kingdom of Hungary and the Pope, emphasizing the need to defend Christendom against the Ottoman threat. These alliances were crucial in his fight for Wallachia's independence. Despite his efforts, Vlad was eventually captured and imprisoned by Hungarian forces. This marked the beginning of his downfall, as he spent years in captivity. His imprisonment weakened his political influence and allowed his enemies to gain ground in Wallachia. Upon his release, Vlad made a brief attempt to reclaim his throne. However, his final years were marked by instability and conflict. He faced numerous challenges, including betrayal and shifting alliances. His mysterious death in 1476 left many questions unanswered, adding to his enigmatic legacy. Vlad Tepes, known for his brutal methods, met a mysterious end in 1476. While some accounts suggest he died in battle, others believe he was assassinated. His death marks the conclusion of a tumultuous life filled with violence and power struggles. Contemporaries held mixed views of Vlad after his death. While some saw him as a cruel tyrant, others admired his fierce resistance against the Ottoman Empire. These conflicting perspectives contributed to the complex legacy that surrounds his historical figure. Historical records about Vlad Tepes are often contradictory and unreliable. Stories of his extreme cruelty were both exaggerated and romanticized over time. These records have fascinated historians and contributed significantly to the myths and legends about him. Vlad's brutal reputation inspired Bram Stoker's Dracula. Stoker's novel, published in 1897, combined elements of Vlad's life with folklore to create the infamous vampire. This connection cemented Vlad Tepes' place in popular culture as the historical Dracula. In Romania, Vlad Tepes is considered a national hero. Many Romanians view him as a defender of their homeland against foreign invaders. This cultural reverence contrasts sharply with the monstrous image portrayed in Western literature and media. Vlad Tepes, also known as Vlad the Impaler, has a multifaceted legacy in modern times. While some view him as a brutal tyrant, others see him as a national hero who defended his homeland from the Ottoman Empire's expansion. Today, Vlad is often portrayed in films, books, and television shows, reflecting both his historical impact and the mythos surrounding his life. This portrayal often emphasizes his ruthless tactics, overshadowing his strategic brilliance and political acumen. Tourist attractions in Romania, such as Bran Castle and Punari Fortress, draw countless visitors eager to learn about Vlad's history. These sites offer a blend of historical fact and legend, contributing to his enduring allure and enigmatic persona. Vlad's complex legacy invites debate, as he is remembered both for his cruelty and his leadership. He embodies the duality of heroism and villainy, challenging us to consider the intricate nature of historical figures and their actions. In conclusion, Vlad Tepes remains a compelling figure whose life continues to captivate people worldwide. Like, comment, and subscribe for more deep dives into history, and join us next time as we explore another fascinating historical character. Explore Vlad Tepes' complex legacy, balancing his brutal tactics with his role as a national hero. His actions, while horrific, were driven by a fierce desire to protect his homeland, creating a figure both feared and respected through history.